These are some of the weirdest music gadgets I could find online. And today, we're gonna put them to the test to see if they're actually worth it. Okay, I know you've seen these before. Teenage Engineering sent me these actually like a year ago. They sent me the Tonic, KO, Rhythm, and Arcade. When I actually went online and looked up how to use them, the controls are really complicated. I always feel like I'm doing these like multi-finger combos. They're not easy to use. But over the last couple days while I was preparing for the video, I really fell in love with the Arcade. I made this earlier. This thing is just really fun to use and I really like arcade sounds. I don't really have a plugin that kind of sounds as good as this thing, so it's really cool to just have sort of like an arcade machine if I need to record something into Ableton, if I just want some sort of like effect or anything like that. This is really cool. Yeah, this thing is a blast. Let's try to make something cool with it. Okay, up next we have the Stylophone. I saw they had a couple different models online, but this was the David Bowie edition and it just looks really cool. This thing has actually been around forever. It was invented in the late 60s and it's mostly just kind of like a fun little musical toy, but it was also used by people like John Lennon, David Bowie, and just a bunch of like 60s and 70s legends. The way it works is really simple. You just have your stylus right here and you press the stylus on this little keyboard down here. It's actually a pretty cool sound. And this version in particular comes with a vibrato. That's cool. Okay, I'm pretty confident that we can actually make something cool with this, so let's try it out. Okay, this right here is pretty much every guitar player's dream. This is a MIDI guitar. It's a full-blown guitar. You put it together. Ooh, that's actually pretty satisfying. You connect it to your computer via Bluetooth or you have a USB-C cable that you can just plug in. In general, it works pretty well, but if you try to do something a little more complicated or maybe you're strumming a little bit too fast, it's not gonna detect a lot of the notes and it's just gonna be messy. Now, full disclaimer, I'm not a very good guitar player, so I feel like if you're really good at your instrument and you have clean technique, you can probably get a little bit more out of it because just you're gonna make less mistakes. But for someone like me, which is a pretty beginner, shitty guitar player, I can only do a little bit with this. Still though, the feeling of playing a piano or a synth with a guitar, it's pretty cool. Oh dude, this might be the one that I'm the most excited about. I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but I started out as a drummer before I was a producer. I actually went to college for it. I have a degree in drums. So the fact that I can't play drums in my studio right now, it's really bothering me, and this is an alternative I've actually been looking into to just try out. So here's how it works. You basically just set the camera up, put these things on your shoes, get your sticks, and get in the right position. These things right here are gonna reflect the light as you move your sticks, and the camera is supposed to pick that up. Now, the people who make this claim that it's pretty much the same as playing a real drum set, so I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical, but I'm really excited to try it out. All right, let's see how this works. Okay. Super weird. Let's actually play something. This is so weird. Hey, sorry for the interruption. This is only gonna take about 10 seconds. I just wanted to let you know that I put out a 100% free $0 one-shot pack for any producers out there. Link is at the top of the description, ripspeakers.com. Go grab it. Did I make it in time? I think I did. I am super late to the Otamatone trend. This has been out for like 10 years and there have been a ton of videos about it, a ton of people just having fun with it, but I've never tried one and I'm really excited to. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on, and to play it, you just slide your finger. This was definitely worth 50, 60 bucks, however much I spent. Oh, it does bass too. Well, I'm not very confident, but let's see if we can make some music with this. Okay, Korg Monotron delay analog ribbon synthesizer. As soon as I saw this thing online, I knew I needed to buy it. Dude, finally something that comes with batteries. It's battery powered, it's a full-blown synth. You have one LFO with two waveforms, square and triangle. You have a cutoff filter, and you have a little delay module where you can do all kinds of fun stuff. As you can hear, it has a little built-in speaker, but also has an output where you can just run it into Ableton, FL Studio, whatever you use. I feel like this thing has a ton of potential to create like weird one-shots or maybe like soundscape, just weird atmospheric sounds. I don't know, let's plug it in and see if we can make some music with it. Okay, this one is really fun. It's basically a little synth, looper, sampler, I don't know what you want to call it, but you have 4 built-in instruments: drums, bass, chords, and lead. You can easily just set the tempo and then record multi-track. So it basically acts as a little mini portable DAW with 4 tracks that you can just record, do whatever you want with. There's a couple really cool things about this. The first one is that you can control the sounds in a million different ways. You can just press the button, but you can also shake it, you can tap it, you can slide your finger up and down. You can do a whole bunch of different things that just modify the sound in different ways. And the second thing is that you can use your own samples. You can use the app to record sounds, anything that you want, put them in here and then play them. Yeah, this thing is fun. You know the drill. Let's try to make some music with it. Watching me struggle with these gadgets was fun. Here's a video where I tested out viral TikTok producer hacks. It's a really fun one.